Right, listen up. What if I told you that one of the best midfielders in the world barely does step-overs? Doesn't smash 30-meter screamers every match? Rarely beats 5 players with pure pace? That player is Pedri, 23 years old, already compared to legends like Iniesta and Xavi. And here's the mad part. He does it all without the flashy skills you see on Instagram. Today, you're going to learn exactly how Pedri dominates matches using pure intelligence. No fancy tricks required. Just smart positioning, perfect timing, and reading the game like a chess master. By the end of this video, you'll understand why coaches obsess over players like him. And more importantly, how you can play the same way. Trust me, this will change how you see football. Let's get into it. Here's something most young players get completely wrong. They think being brilliant in midfield means doing 17 elasticos, nutmegging everyone, and scoring from the halfway line. Pedri proves that's rubbish. Watch him for 90 minutes. He'll complete about 80 to 90 passes, maybe attempt 1 or 2 dribbles, 0 stepovers. Yet, Barcelona and Spain build their entire system around him. How? It's simple. Football intelligence beats football skills almost every single time at the highest level. Think about it. Pedri receives the ball in tight spaces, surrounded by 2 or 3 opponents pressing him. Within 1 second, literally 1 second, he's already spotted the pass, controlled the ball, and moved it on. The defenders haven't even touched him. That's not about tricks. That's about knowing what you'll do before the ball arrives. This is what separates good midfielders from world-class ones. And you can learn this. You don't need to be born with it. All right, now we get tactical. The foundation of everything Pedri does starts before he even touches the ball. Scanning. Here's a test. Next time you watch Pedri, count how many times he looks over his shoulder before receiving a pass. It's constant. Every 3 to 4 seconds. Left shoulder, right shoulder, checking spaces, checking opponents, checking teammates. Why does this matter so much? Because when the ball reaches his feet, he already knows the answer to 3 critical questions. Where's the pressure coming from? Where's the space? Where's my next pass? Most players receive the ball, then look up, then decide. By that point, the defender's already closed them down. You're rushed. You misplace the pass or lose possession. Pedri's already made his decision. The execution is just muscle memory. Try this in your next match or training session. Before the ball comes to you, force yourself to look around twice. Just twice. See how much easier everything becomes. You'll feel like you have more time, even though nothing's changed except your awareness. This one habit will genuinely transform your game. I'm not exaggerating. Now here's where it gets really clever. Pedri's body shape when receiving the ball is absolutely perfect. Every single time. Watch closely. He receives on the half turn. What does that mean? His body is angled so he can see the entire pitch, or at least most of it, whilst controlling the ball. He's never facing his own goal completely. Never facing the opposition goal completely. Always half-turned. This does 2 massive things. First, he can see everything developing around him. The press coming, teammates making runs, space opening up. Second, he can play forwards or backwards instantly without needing an extra touch to adjust his body. Compare this to a player who receives facing their own center back. Now, they need to turn. That takes time. That extra half second lets defenders close the space. Suddenly you're under pressure, forced backwards, and the attack breaks down. Pedri eliminates that problem completely through positioning. Here's your homework. Practice receiving passes on the half turn. Set up cones as defenders if you're alone. Have a mate pass to you from different angles. Focus on your first touch, taking the ball across your body, opening up the pitch. It feels awkward at first. Stick with it. Within 2 weeks, it becomes natural. And suddenly, you'll notice you're not getting pressed as easily. You're finding passes you never saw before. That's the Pedri effect. Let's talk about passing. Specifically, Pedri's obsession with one-touch football. In Barcelona's 2022-23 season, Pedri's pass completion rate was around 91%. 91%. And a huge chunk of those passes were one-touch. First-time passes that keep the ball moving, keep the opposition disorganized, and create rhythm. Here's why one-touch passing is so lethal. It gives defenders no time to adjust. They're constantly chasing shadows. You receive, you pass, the ball's gone before they can press. Now, they have to shift to the next player. By the time they get there, the ball's moved again. It's exhausting to defend against. And it's simple to execute once you understand the trick. The trick is this. Your scanning tells you where the pass is before you receive the ball. So when it arrives, you're just redirecting it. You're not thinking. You already know. But here's the important bit. Pedri doesn't force one-touch passes. If the one-touch option isn't there, he takes 2 touches. Sometimes 3. He's not playing one-touch football to look cool. He's playing it because it's the smartest option in that moment. You need to learn when to play one touch and when to take an extra touch. If you're under pressure but your teammate is marked, take a touch, turn, find a better option. If you're under pressure but your teammate is wide open, play it first time. Intelligence, not skills. This is going to blow your mind. Pedri is one of the most press-resistant midfielders in the world. Yet he rarely dribbles past players using pace or tricks. So how does he escape pressure constantly? 3 techniques. Write these down. First, the little feint. Pedri uses tiny body movements to shift a defender's weight, then takes his first touch into the space that just opened. It's not a step over. It's barely noticeable. Just a slight drop of the shoulder or a tiny shift of his hips. The defender reacts. Space appears. Pedri's gone. Second, 1-2s. When pressed, Pedri plays the ball to a teammate and immediately moves into space for the return pass. Simple, effective, impossible to defend if done quickly. The wall pass, the give and go, whatever you call it, it's Pedri's bread and butter for escaping tight situations. Third, using his body as a shield. When he receives the ball with a defender tight behind him, Pedri positions his body between the ball and the opponent. Now the defender can't touch the ball without fouling him. Pedri stays calm, waits for support, then plays the simple pass. None of these require pace. None require fancy footwork. All of them require intelligence and composure. Practice these in 5-side games. Tight spaces, high pressure, perfect environment. Focus on feeling the defender's position behind you. Learn to use your body. Try that little shoulder feint before your first touch. Attempt more 1-2s with teammates. You'll get pressed less. You'll lose the ball less. You'll look levels above everyone else. Right, this is where Pedri becomes genuinely elite. His positioning during the build-up phase, when his team has the ball deep and tries to progress it forward. Most midfielders just stand between the lines, waiting for the ball. Pedri is constantly adjusting his position based on where the ball is, where the opponents are, and where the space is. Balls with the right center back. Pedri drifts slightly right, creating a passing angle. Ball switches to the left center back. Pedri shifts left. Opposition press high. Pedri drops deeper to offer a safe option. Opposition sit back. Pedri pushes higher to receive between the lines. He's never static, never just waiting, always moving with tiny adjustments to create the best possible passing angles for his teammates. Here's why this matters. If you're easy to pass to, your teammates will pass to you more. Sounds obvious, but most players hide behind opponents or stand in positions where the pass is difficult, and they wonder why they never get the ball. Pedri makes himself available constantly, and when he receives, he's already in the perfect position to play forwards. Watch professional matches and focus only on the midfielder you want to copy. Don't watch the ball. Watch how they move when their team has possession. You'll notice they're never standing still. They're creating angles, pulling defenders, finding pockets. Copy that movement. Even if you don't get the ball, you're pulling defenders out of position and creating space for teammates. That's high-level football. Pedri doesn't score many goals. He's not an assist machine like Kevin De Bruyne, but he's absolutely crucial to chance creation. How? The pass before the assist. The pass that breaks the defensive line and creates the opportunity. Let me explain. Barcelona attacks. Pedri receives the ball 30 meters from goal. He's got options. He could play safe backwards, he could try a risky through ball, or he could play the pass that moves the defense and creates the assist opportunity. Pedri almost always chooses the third option. He plays the pass that opens up the defense just enough for the next player to deliver the killer ball. It's not flashy. It doesn't show up in highlight reels. But coaches notice. Scouts notice. It's what makes him invaluable. The key is recognizing when to play the progressive pass versus when to keep possession. If your forward makes a run, but there's two defenders blocking the pass, don't force it. Play to the winger instead, who can then cross or cut back. Pedri rarely loses the ball trying Hollywood passes. He plays the smart pass that keeps the attack alive and pulls defenders out of position. So you've learned scanning, body positioning, one-touch passing, press resistance, intelligent movement, and final third decision-making. Now what? Here's your action plan. Pick one of these elements to focus on in your next training session. Just one. Maybe it's scanning. Challenge yourself to look over your shoulder before every pass you receive. Maybe it's body positioning. Force yourself to receive on the half turn every single time. Master one element, then add the next. Within 3 months, you'll be playing completely differently. Your coaches will notice. Your teammates will start looking for you more. You'll feel more comfortable on the ball. And here's the brilliant part. None of this requires you to be faster, stronger, or more skillful than you already are. It's pure intelligence, pure awareness, pure football IQ. That's how Pedri dominates. That's how you can too. If this video helped you understand Pedri's game and gave you practical ways to improve, smash that like button. Subscribe if you want more tactical breakdowns that actually make you better at football. Drop a comment telling me which player you want analyzed next. And seriously, try these techniques in your next match. Film yourself if possible. Watch it back. You'll be shocked how much better you look. Right, that's it from me. Go play intelligent football. See you in the next one.